Hey everyone, we're Bruce and Sean, and if you've been following along, you know we have a serious problem. We've caught the travel bug. So this time, we did something a little ambitious. 4 weeks, 3 countries, Korea, Vietnam, and Thailand. Over the next few videos, we're taking you along for everything. The food, the culture, the chaos, and honestly, some moments we're still not over. Let's start at the beginning. About 16 hours after leaving Edmonton, we touched down in Seoul, South Korea, and jet lag did not get a vote. We dropped our bags and started walking right away. Our first stop was Jogisa Temple, sitting right in the middle of the city tucked between office buildings and busy streets. There were lanterns everywhere, incense in the air, and monks spoken about their day. From there, we made our way to Gyeongbokgung Palace. Fair warning, I'm going to be absolutely butchering the pronunciation of pretty much everything in this video. It's one of those places you've seen in 100 photos, but standing there in person is still something else entirely. The scale, the detail, the mountains framing it in the background. Seoul has this rare ability to put ancient and modern right next to each other. We wandered through Insadong after. Galleries, traditional crafts, little tea houses tucked into corners, and then made our way over to where we were staying. Our hotel was right in the Iksamdong Hanok village, and honestly, we couldn't have picked a better spot. We ended that first night in Myeongdong, and if you haven't been, it's a massive outdoor market where every few steps someone is handing you a sample of something. We loaded up on street snacks and then sat down for all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue. Bukchon Hanok Village was one of the most beautiful things we saw in Seoul. Traditional Hanok homes climbing up a hillside where the city skyline is sitting behind it. We went early before the crowd showed up, and it was completely worth it. From there, we headed down to Hongdae, which has an entirely different vibe. University energy, street performers, murals, vintage shops, and photo booths. A lot of photo booths. We spent an embarrassing amount of time in them. One day it rained a lot, so we grabbed umbrellas and went anyway, starting in Gwangjang Market, one of Seoul's oldest traditional markets. Even in the rain, it was buzzing. Bibimbap stalls, silk stalls, fruit stalls, the kind of place where you just start eating and stop asking questions. The rain honestly kind of added to it. We made our way over to Gundam in the afternoon, where we saw Psy's famous horse dance statue. Right beside there, COEX Mall has this underground library that genuinely looks like a movie set. It's worth seeing even if you're not shopping. But here's the thing about that day, it was always going to be about what came at night. We went to go see Coldplay and Twice at Goyang Stadium, and I'm going to try to describe this without getting too dramatic, but there are genuinely no words. We were given these wristbands that lit up in sync with the music, and glasses that turned every single light into the stadium into a heart. That whole place became this sea of color and hearts and fireworks going off overhead. It was one of the best nights of our lives. And for Sean, this was actually his very first concert ever, so safe to say, the bar was set pretty high. We spent another day doing what you might call deep cultural research. First stop, High KR Ground, a K-pop concept store with a massive new jeans section. Then we went to League of Legends Park, the League of Legends esports arena inside the Grand Seoul. And it's not messing around. Hall of Fame displays, championship trophies, iconic player figures, a proper tribute to the history of the game. We even got to watch a live match, DRX versus KT, in person, in Korea, the home of competitive League of Legends. The production, the crowd, the atmosphere, we were completely in our element. After nearly a week in Seoul, we packed up and caught the KTX bullet train south to Busan. 2.5 hours through the Korean countryside. It was comfortable, easy, and a nice way to shift gears. Busan has a completely different energy from Seoul. It's a port city, so it's coastal, grittier, and really alive in its own way. Our first stop was, bear with me, Haedong Yeonggungsa Temple. And if you haven't seen a photo of this place, just look it up right now. It's built directly on the cliffs above the sea. Temple architecture and crashing ocean beneath it all at once. We made our way to Hyundai Beach, which was buzzing with people in line with these incredible sand sculptures we completely didn't expect. Dongbaeksam Island is a short walk away, a small forested island connected to the mainland with ocean on all sides, and a good reason to slow down for a minute. And then came the highlight of Busan, and honestly one of the highlights of the entire trip. We did an evening yacht fireworks tour out in the water. We were on a boat, there was music playing and fireworks going off right above us. This one's gonna be very hard to top. We started our last day in Korea at Gamcheon Culture Village. Colorful houses stacked up a hillside, art installations tucked into alleyways, and murals around every corner. We even wrote letters home to our friends and family here. Then we went to Songdo Beach, where there's a walkway called the Cloud Trails that extends out over the water. A good place to slow down before something ends. And we finished Korea the right way, a seafood dinner overlooking the ocean. It was super fresh and it seemed like the food kept coming out. We had dessert after, said goodbye to my parents who'd been traveling with us through Korea, and just like that, it was time for the next flight, because Vietnam was waiting.